Suzy, this is your first video lesson, and it'll have more details than anybody else gets as per your request. So let's start with this 8-step little picture, and I'll give you a hard copy of this, but as you can see, it's on your video. Uh, the first move, a lot of good things in your swing. I'm just pointing out some areas that you need to refine. Um, the club at this point is too far inside and a bit on the closed side. You make a good adjustment. It's now semi-on plane, a little steep, but workable. And this top position is okay, except see how your arms look like they're behind your body instead of in front. Your hands and elbows should remain in front of your chest throughout the swing. Coming down, this is the death move that you can get by with a lot of this other stuff, but this thing too steep. See, at this point, the butt of the club should be pointed at the ball. You're inside, so then therefore you have to lift and flip. If you don't make a correction, it'll be pulled left or a duck hook. If you make an overcorrection, it'll be a block out to the right. Get this position, it's stuck behind you. So this particular shot's going to be a block to the right. So it'll start right. Coming through impact, that's a pretty good spot. And here you can see your lower body has actually turned. It's just a little late. You should be able to see the double hip pocket at this impact position and see how your hip pocket pulls away from the back corridor. Here's the 8 screen from face on. See, at this point, you're up and down. You should be at about a 15-degree angle. That looks like you're creeping out on the outside, so there's a bit of a sway. It looks like creeping out on the outside of the right foot. So again, I've captured this, and we'll give you a hard copy on your diskette. Let's look at the swing itself. So as you come through, that's good posture. I mean, it's an athletic swing. You just make some extra movements. See, as the club dives back inside, you lower your head. That's an extra move. This is good then. See how the right hip pocket is against the back corridor? You're off plane here, you're on plane here, then you're back off. And you start down. See how you start down? Your hands should work along one of these yellow lines. Up, yours is more like a C. And when you come down, it should go straight down the lines. And see how it drops here? It's causing it too steep. Get it stuck behind, lift and flip. See how when you come into the ball, you lose your spine angle? Again, this is way too much detail, but you asked for it. And you exit pretty good. It's a little high, a little steep as you might expect. See how your head has to go. It goes down, and then it comes up, mainly because of your lower body. And we talked about it, how the lower body should stay against the back wall. Your hip pockets should be against the back wall. Let's go to this other view. This shows you've got really good weight transfer, and your hips are going. They're just going a little late. So this is a pretty good takeaway. You get to this position here, which is kind of a stacked position, and this angle is going the wrong direction. It's going 5 degrees at the target. This angle is pretty good considering you're out on that foot. And this is about straight up at 1 degree. And what we want, and the other guys have, the good players have, kind of a lean away at about 15 degrees. So there's 10 degrees. That's you're better off at that spot. And the good players have this angle at 5 degrees, 8 degrees, something like that. And to confirm it, see that will there's his real top, but this is the top for us. See how he's leaned away and his lower body leans towards the target. That's what you need to get to. Okay, now this is really the best part of your swing. See how you got your lower body active. There's a weight shift from the. It's really never on the right side, but there is a little weight shift to the left. See that? And then you get the left hip going. It's just a little late. See you're lifting up because your belt's going towards the target or towards the ball. And at impact, your belt buckle is here. We need it here. Just that little, and if your lower body looks like that at impact, you're doing real well. But because your lower body is moving and you're flexible, this follow through isn't too bad. I mean, it's better than Andy's. Just kidding. Uh, but but you can be a little more aggressive. At this point, you should have both arms as he comes down. You need to get into that position. So for your yoga work, you get hard copies of his positions and your positions and duplicate his in the mirror.